Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Sioux Falls police are looking for two men who robbed a business on the north side of town. Law enforcement responded to the station smoke shop Friday evening. Authorities say one man had a gun when they demanded cash from a clerk. Both were wearing masks. If you have information about this robbery, please contact police or Crime Stoppers. A Sioux Falls man is admitting to his role in a sex trafficking case involving a teenage girl. According to federal court documents, Robert Stefani admits to paying the girl for sex and will plead guilty to one count of sex trafficking. He claims he did not know the victim was a minor, but admits to disregarding her age. Stefani also faces multiple rape and exploitation charges in state court. He's scheduled to be back in court on those charges in May. Earlier this year, a federal judge sentenced a Sioux Falls woman to 17 years in prison for her role in the case. Melanie Hollingsworth admitted to helping organize sexual encounters between the teenage victim, Stefani, and another man for money. 3 years ago this week, a storm flooded many areas in and around Sioux Falls. Rain combined with snow already on the ground, resulting in flooding across the city. Busy roads such as 26th Street and Minnesota Avenue were closed due to the amount of rain. The Lotta and Rose neighborhoods were hit especially hard, and many people had to be rescued. At Dunham Park, the floods washed away the walking bridge. The Serchoma Park Bridge was also destroyed. Turning to weather now with meteorologist Scott Munn. Some fog to start the day, but temperatures on the climb, Scott.
Oh, that they will be. We're looking at a mild afternoon. Temperatures probably in the 50s and 60s for highs. The fog continues to improve in southeastern KELOLAND for this morning. As we do take a look at our forecast for today, 62 for high temperature in Sioux Falls. Again, we'll slowly get rid of the low-level moisture that's across southeastern KELOLAND as we go through the morning and into the afternoon. Aberdeen's high temperature of 60 today. That will happen with a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. Central South Dakota, 67 in Pierre. Southwest winds of 5 to 15. And western KELOLAND, 65 for Rapid City. More details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thanks, Scott. Tomorrow morning, the Sioux Falls mayor will deliver his State of the City address.
Mayor Paul Tenhaken will touch on a variety of topics, including the challenges of growth, infrastructure, and kids programs. You can watch it right here on KELOLAND.com beginning at 8 a.m. It'll now be even easier for more kids to visit the animals at the Great Plains Zoo. The zoo is partnering with the Promising Futures Fund to create new children's programs.
This partnership will provide field trips for Title I schools and zoo camp spots for 100 children. The founder of the Promising Futures Fund, Steve Hildebrand, says these programs will provide opportunities for many children from any economic background.
Also at the Great Plains Zoo, today your last day to help name the baby squirrel monkey. There are 4 names to choose from.
You can vote for NJ or Ned Jr., Miri, Lolo, and Keiko. Each vote requires a $5 donation. The winner will be announced on Friday. It's not the basketball tournament they were dreaming of, but the SDSU women are set to compete in the WNIT.
After falling to rival USD in the Summit League Tournament Championship, SDSU did not make the cut on Selection Sunday and had to settle for an invite to the WNIT. This Thursday, the Jackrabbits will host Ohio University in round 1 at Frost Arena.
Super awesome. We get a lot of fans, good crowd, and it's easy to build off of that energy. So especially in post-conference play, it'll be really fun to build off of that energy and then play in Frost as much as we can.
The game is set for 7 o'clock Thursday night in Brookings. And from the WNIT to the NCAA tournaments, KELOLAND Sports has you covered. Sports Director Sean Bauer is heading to Buffalo, New York, where the Jackrabbits take on the Providence Friars on Thursday.
And KELOLAND's Grant Sweeter is headed to Waco, Texas, where the Coyotes are set to play Ole Miss on Friday. You want to stick with KELOLAND News and KELOLAND.com for stories and live reports leading up to the games, including a closer look at both matchups and interviews with players and fans.
And if you're stuck at work during the games, you can follow along on our live blog right here at KELOLAND.com.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather today, pretty mild out there. A lot of 60-degree temperatures this afternoon. I think Sioux Falls will be in the hunt for about 62 for a high, and likely those hourly numbers at least a 67 in winter. I would say probably your high there about 71. How about tonight? Well, we're still mild. We got a prevalent south wind out there too, running about 15 to 25 miles per hour. Maybe some morning sprinkles in the north, and then it looks like tomorrow just a wind shift to the northwest and still above normal. 60 degrees or a little better than that in Sioux Falls. Rapid will be a little cooler, but still above the averages. 65 today in Rapid City, 67 degrees in Pierre. Most of that 7-day forecast is pretty mild. We'll dip a little bit Thursday, Friday in the mid-50s. No dramatic changes. 60s are back for the weekend. Storm system, a lot of things to still hammer out on that next week. More of it to our south, but we will continue to watch all the latest information there if we can get some beneficial moisture as we head into the official start of spring. The Aberdeen forecast, 50s and 60s, very common. So that's a way above normal forecast. Same thing for Pierre and Rapid City. In fact, I think 60s are really likely for Pierre. Both days of the weekend, and Rapid City, too, will fare pretty well there. But rain and snow chances do appear on day 7. Check out our latest coverage with our weather update right now at KELOLAND.com, and have a great Tuesday.